Hey guys, Sean from VS Marine here. I'm going to review a little tech tip with you guys here on the new Malibu 2020 and 2021 Command Center. So, as we know, sometimes we run into things we don't like to see. So, if you're ever experiencing something that is unwanted in your dash system, you may there's a time where you may have to do a system reset. So first thing we're going to do here is click the little gear button to get into our settings, and then we're going to go up here into system settings. Once we get here into the system settings menu, we're going to go to software, and right here is where you can do a factory reset. Now follow the prompts along there, and that'll set the system back to default. Now, some things to be aware of when you do a factory reset, there are going to be some things that are going to change that may not be suited to your particular boat. One, it's going to reset your key code. So if you've changed your key code from the standard key code of 1, 2, 3, 4, you may have to reset that after. Also, another thing it's going to change is it's going to turn off all your options in your boat, and you have to actually go back in the settings and turn all those buttons back on, so to speak. So we're going to show you how to do that. So the first thing we're going to show you how to do is to actually perform that factory reset we talked about. As you can see, here's our default screen and our controls. So we're going to hit the gear icon here, and we're going to go into system settings. From there, again, we're going to go to software, and then we're going to go to reset. This is warning you that this is going to reset all presets and everything else, and your apps in your Android will be lost. So we're going to hit reset, and the screens will go blank. They will light back up and go back to square one here. Okay, so once your screens light back up, then we're back to square one here. So we're going to go back into our settings, which is right here, and now we're going to go into configuration to make sure our boat's set up the way it should be set up. First thing we're going to look at is our units. We want set to Imperial because we're here in the US and not overseas. Next, we're going to go back to the menu. We're going to check our depth alarm. If you use a depth alarm, you can certainly set it to wherever you want it. I suggest at least setting it to a minimum of 5 feet if you're going to use it. Also, we want to check our time zone to make sure that the correct time zone is selected and what format we're going to use. Next down here is probably starting to get into the more important stuff to make sure we have the correct boat model selected and tower. And most importantly, here's our boat options, and we want to make sure that all the options that our boat has is turned on. So this boat is pretty well equipped. We're going to turn our heater back on, our backup camera. This one does not have the seat heater, but it does have surf band. We do want that backup camera to turn on when we go in reverse, so we're going to add the auto backup feature. And our dock camera, which this boat is equipped with. Boat's also equipped with tower lights, and our high and low beam for our docking lights. So make sure that your boat, the way it's equipped, that all these buttons are turned on so all your options work. A few other things just to check on. I want to make sure that our power wedge is turned on, that our surf gate setup is the way we want it with our light signal, our surf tone volume, the surf tone chime, and from here then you can go to your start and stop settings. This is where you'd reprogram your key code if it's anything other than 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hope this kind of helps. If you ever have any unwanted things going on with your command center or anything malfunctioning, that's why you want to do a system reset, and I hope this little video helps you through that. Obviously our time on the water is very precious, and we want that time to be as best well spent as possible. So again, Sean from VS Marine with another little tech tip video. Thank you.